If you've ever felt like someone's always 2 steps ahead of you, pushing your buttons without you even realizing it, draining your energy while you can't figure out why, this isn't about them being smarter. It's about you being too easy to read. And I'm about to show you how to change that. You're not weak, you're just too easy to read. Look, I'm going to say something most people won't tell you straight up. If you've ever felt totally drained, like someone's always pushing your buttons or low-key controlling you without you even realizing it, you're not soft, you're just wearing your heart on your sleeve. And Machiavelli, he called this centuries ago. Not because he was some villain, but because he got how power actually works in real life, especially with women who lead with their hearts. Here's the deal. Manipulation doesn't start with lies, it starts when someone figures you out. If they know how to make you feel guilty, make you scared of looking like the bad guy, or trigger your need to keep the peace, they don't even have to force you. You'll do what they want all on your own. Machiavelli said real power kicks in the second you stop reacting on autopilot. Because the moment you react from pure emotion, you basically handed them the keys to your life. That pause before you respond, that beat where you just breathe, that's not weakness, that's boss energy. Think about it. Every time you've regretted something you said or did, it probably happened in the heat of the moment, right? When your emotions were running hot and you just reacted? That's exactly what manipulative people count on. They want you reactive, not responsive. They want you emotional, not strategic. The women who can't be played, they've mastered that pause. That split second where they choose their response instead of just letting it fly out. Silence isn't losing. Women get told all the time that staying quiet means you're backing down. Nah, Machiavelli knew that silence, when you use it on purpose, puts pressure on them. When you don't rush to explain yourself, justify what you did, or go on the defense, people start showing their true colors. Silence makes them tip their hand. And the one who stays chill while everyone else is spiraling, she's running the show. Here's what happens. When you don't fill the silence, other people get uncomfortable. They start talking. They start explaining. They start revealing what they really want or what they're really up to. You ever notice how guilty people can't stand silence? They'll confess to stuff you didn't even ask about just to fill the awkward space. Meanwhile, you're just sitting there calm as hell, learning everything you need to know. That's not being mean. That's being smart. The culture tells women to explain everything, to smooth things over, to make everyone comfortable. But sometimes, the most powerful thing you can do is just not say a damn word. Be friendly, but don't be an open book. Real talk. This isn't about being cold or fake or playing games. It's about being choosy. You don't owe everybody a backstage pass to your life. If people know exactly what pisses you off, hypes you up, or freaks you out, they know how to move you like a chess piece. Machiavelli warned against spilling your guts to people who haven't earned it. Being a little mysterious isn't shady, it's smart. The less predictable you are, the harder it is for anyone to mess with you. Think about the people who've hurt you before. Didn't they usually use your own words, your own fears, your own secrets against you? That's because you gave them the playbook. You can be warm, you can be loving, you can be the kindest person in the room, but you don't have to tell everyone your triggers, your insecurities, your deepest fears within 5 minutes of knowing them. Some people collect information about you like weapons. They'll smile in your face while mentally filing away everything you say for later use. So be kind, be real, but keep a little something for yourself. Let people earn the deeper layers of who you are. Don't just hand that out like free samples at Costco. Mystery isn't about being fake. It's about being intentional with your energy and your truth. Never put all your eggs in one basket. This one's big. If one person becomes your everything, your validation, your security, your whole vibe, they've got leverage. Machiavelli said depending on someone too much is like wearing invisible handcuffs. That doesn't mean don't love hard. It means stand on your own 2 feet first. Your peace, your confidence, your self-worth. When you've got options, manipulation doesn't work anymore. Being independent isn't being lonely, it's being safe. Look, we all want connection. We all want love. That's human, that's beautiful, that's normal. But when one person holds all your happiness, when one friend group is your entire social life, when one job is your whole identity, you become controllable. Because now there's something they can threaten to take away, and they know it. The most powerful thing you can do is build a life where no single person or situation can completely wreck you. Have multiple friends. Have hobbies that are yours. Have income that doesn't depend on one source if you can help it. Have a sense of self that exists outside of your relationship status. This isn't about being closed off, it's about being unshakable. When you know you'll be okay no matter what, when you're not desperately clinging to anything or anyone, people can't use fear to control you anymore. That's freedom. That's real power. Stop fighting, start reframing. Here's a classic manipulator move. They drag you into arguments that wear you the hell out. They switch topics, they flip the script, and next thing you know, you're defending yourself to someone who was dead wrong from jump. Machiavelli knew power isn't about winning every argument, it's about controlling the conversation. Instead of taking the bait, ask yourself, why am I even entertaining this? The second you refuse to play their game, the whole power thing flips. You know what's wild? Some people will start arguments just to watch you scramble. They don't even care about the topic, they just like seeing you lose your cool. So instead of getting sucked into their drama, step back, zoom out, look at the bigger picture. Ask yourself, is this person even arguing in good faith, or are they just trying to rile me up? Sometimes the most powerful response is, I'm not doing this, or we can talk when you're ready to have a real conversation. You don't have to defend yourself to someone who's already decided you're guilty. You don't have to explain yourself to someone who's twisting your words on purpose. Just opt out. Refuse to play. That drives manipulators crazy because their whole game depends on you engaging. When you don't take the bait, they've got nothing. Staying calm is your secret weapon. You don't gotta yell, you don't gotta prove a damn thing. Machiavelli knew that keeping your cool looks like power, even if you're faking it at first. When you stay calm, people automatically think you're in control. Manipulators hate calm women because calm women don't freak out. They don't scramble, they don't beg to be understood. They just watch. And watching, that's dangerous to anyone with sketchy intentions. There's something deeply unsettling to toxic people about someone who won't break. When you refuse to cry on command, when you don't blow up when they're trying to provoke you, when you just stay steady, it throws them off their game completely. Because their whole strategy is based on making you emotional, making you reactive, making you lose control so they can feel powerful. But when you stay calm, when your voice stays level and your face stays neutral, suddenly they're the ones who look unhinged. They're the ones spiraling. They're the ones who can't handle their emotions. And here's the beautiful part. You don't even have to feel calm inside. Your heart can be racing, you can be pissed off or hurt or scared, but if you look calm on the outside, that's all that matters in the moment. Fake it till you make it isn't just a cute saying, it's a legit strategy. The more you practice staying composed on the outside, the more it actually becomes real on the inside too. Be kind, but don't be blind. People get Machiavelli twisted on this. He didn't say, don't trust nobody. He said, watch first. Being nice without boundaries, that gets you used. Trusting without paying attention, that gets you hurt. You don't need to call people out or start drama. Just notice. People always show you who they are if you're not too busy making excuses for them. Here's the thing. Your intuition has been trying to warn you about certain people for a while now, but you ignored it because you didn't want to seem judgmental or paranoid or too sensitive. So you made excuses. Oh, they're just going through something. They didn't mean it like that. I'm probably overreacting. And then, surprise, surprise, they proved your gut right. Machiavelli would tell you, trust your gut, but verify with your eyes. Watch what people do, not just what they say. Watch how they treat others when there's nothing in it for them. Watch how they react when you set a boundary. Watch if they respect your no or keep pushing.
You can be the kindest, most giving person in the world, but pair that kindness with awareness. Don't ignore red flags just because someone's nice to your face. Don't dismiss your discomfort just because you can't prove something's wrong yet. Your peace of mind is worth more than giving people the benefit of the doubt over and over again. The real power move. The hardest woman to manipulate isn't the loudest, isn't the most aggressive, isn't controlling everybody around her. She's solid. She controls her emotions, her reactions, her sense of self. She doesn't need approval to feel good. She doesn't need drama to feel alive. And that makes her bulletproof. Think about the women you admire most, the ones who seem untouchable, unbothered, completely in their own lane. They're not mean, they're not cold, they're not playing games. They're just grounded. They know who they are.
They know what they're worth, and they don't need constant validation from the outside world to confirm it. That kind of woman doesn't get shaken by gossip because she knows her truth. She doesn't get manipulated by guilt trips because her boundaries are solid. She doesn't get played by love bombing because she's not desperate for attention. She's whole on her own. Everything else, that's just extra. And when you operate from that place of wholeness, manipulation just slides right off. Because manipulators need something from you. Your approval, your guilt, your fear, your desperation. But if you're not offering any of that, they've got nowhere to hook into. Machiavelli wasn't teaching you how to control other people. He was teaching you how to never let anyone control you again. And that's the most powerful thing you can ever learn. Not how to manipulate back, not how to play games, not how to be cold or calculating. Just how to be so secure in yourself, so clear on your boundaries, so unbothered by outside noise, that no one can ever pull your strings again. That's the power that makes you impossible to manipulate. Watch what people do next. I'll see you in the next one.